What's up, Carnival Spirits? It's TJ, and I'm back on YouTube right now to do a little, what you call it? What's the name of this video? Do a little Wicked Fresh update for y'all. Normally, Cali Green 2 Fresh is the one giving you weekly fresh updates, but he asked me to fill in for him. He's been a little busy. So it's going down. I see you in the chat. What up, Blaze, Alan? We'll probably do a little Q&A as well. This isn't going to be a long video because it's Friday, and tomorrow we'll be going live like we do every Saturday afternoon. That'll be the longer show. But because it's Friday, we are dropping the second episode of Carnival Spirits Radio very soon. It's actually uploading right now. It'll be on CarnivalSpirits.com maybe in an hour or so. And I wanted to kind of go over some of the things that we have put into Carnival Spirits Radio, and let you know what's in store. What's going on, Evil Juggalo Show? I like the fact that YouTube is including the chat along with the live streams after the fact. You guys are officially a part of the show. We don't have to put you guys up on the screen. The chat is now permanently a part of the live stream. It doesn't disappear after the live stream's over. I like that. It's about fucking time. Blaze, you getting ready for Slam Fest? You going to that tonight? Is that coming up soon for you? Where are you at? Slam Fest was the shit. Had a lot of fun at that tour. But if you guys checked out the first episode of Carnival Spirits Radio, I guess I kind of had this idea to do a podcast, Carnival Spirits Radio, like over a year ago. And I even went so far as to put together 2 episodes over a year ago. Never ended up releasing them. I think Panik17 and I recorded some segments, and I actually put together a whole music format. There was tons of music, and I never released it. Never really followed up on the idea. Last year was crazy. 2017 was crazy. So that was on the back burner for a long time. And then, early this year, Cali Green decided to resurrect the idea. And he's the driving force behind Carnival Spirits Radio right now. To be honest with you, Cali Green 2 Fresh is a driving force behind Carnival Spirits, period. That motherfucker is the mastermind behind CarnivalSpirits.com. He's one of the most dedicated juggalos on the crew. And he's an original member. He's been on Carnival Spirits since its inception over 6 years ago, as am I. But Cali is he's that motherfucker, man. He's real passionate about this music, the underground, the juggalo community. And I give him a lot of credit. Me and him talk every day, every single day on the phone. He's out in California. I'm over here on the East Coast. And we talk on the phone every single day about Carnival Spirits, how to make it better, brainstorming, the projects that we're working on, keeping each other up to speed on the progress on said projects. And yeah, I'm very grateful to have Callie Green as my partner in this venture. And Carnival Spirits would not be where it is right now if it wasn't for that motherfucker right there. So I hope you guys appreciate Callie Green Too Fresh, because that dude is a monster. He not only is he a family man, full-time job working motherfucker, but he's one of the busiest, hardest working ninjas on this crew. He does a lot behind the scenes. He has been doing a lot behind the scenes longer than he's been, a part of videos. He doesn't ever join our hangouts because he's always working. He's never available to hop on every Saturday afternoon. So it doesn't really seem like he's on the same page. He's not. He is on another page. Callie Green operates on a level that dumbfounds me. I'm single. I live alone. I work full time, and I fuck with y'all. I do a lot behind the scenes as well. So there's and you know what? I'm not even doing as much as I want to. I want to do more for you guys. I really do. I have my ups and downs. I have my peaks and my valleys. Sometimes it's hard to muster up that energy, but people like Callie Green keep me motivated. And yeah, so but anyways, I'm doing this update for you, and I definitely am excited about Carnival Spirits Radio episode 2, because there's elements to the radio show that I have not seen yet. A lot of the segments I've actually helped him create, so I know a good amount of the content already because I helped produce it. Whether it be editing, lacing videos with backtracks, music, intros, stuff like that. Just all that busy work, to make the videos fresh. And of course, we've got the graphic design talents of Brooklyn Menace and Coma Black in the works as well. If you remember from episode 1, we're doing this little thing called Slideshow 17, showcasing the artwork of a ninja with a pencil. And I've got a lot of his artwork, on my hard drive, putting together slideshows 17 at a time, just releasing them on each episode. Eventually I'm going to run out. He's going to need to, submit more art. But I'm hoping, and I'm asking you guys to submit your artwork. I want to share your artwork on Slideshow 17 on Carnival Spirits Radio. If you guys have sick, drawing skills, graphic design skills, whatever, I don't know. Maybe we'll do some slideshows of Juggalo pics as well. Feel free to submit your freshness to us, via email, spiritsofthedarkcarnival@gmail.com, or you can private message us on Facebook. Whatever's clever. But Slideshow 17 is going to keep going, is going to keep being a part of this as long as we have material to share. I'm probably going to put together a slideshow of my own artwork eventually. But right now, we've got Ninja with a Pencil, and he's got a lot of good stuff. Right now, we're showcasing the Hatchet Man variations, all the different Hatchet Men, all the different sketches that he's been doing. But let's see here. What else? What else? On episode 1 of Carnival Spirits Radio, we had an interview with a juggalo. The very first interview with the juggalo, Callie Green talked to Goat Boy, which is a really dope new series that we got going. And if you haven't checked that out yet, you're missing out, man. Good conversation. As far as, juggalo YouTubers go, Goat Boy is the fucking man. When 6 years ago, when I first joined Carnival Spirits, Goat Boy was active in the juggalo YouTube community, and it did branch out of YouTube. He used to host these, because we didn't have Hangouts back then. Google, YouTube, that merger, the live stream thing was not yet a thing, but we would kick it on Tiny Chat. There was also Blog TV, Blog Talk Radio, but Goat Boy would host Tiny Chat Hangouts, and we'd all be able. It was basically like this, but they're just a ton of ninjas all kicking it. They weren't being recorded. We were just hanging out. Good fucking times, man. Goat Boy's that motherfucker. I love that dude. But anyways, on Carnival Spirits Radio episode 2, Callie Green interviews Panik17, one of the crew members. And I had a chance to lace that interview up with a backtrack, put a beat to it. So I already heard the conversation. It's really good. It's a really good episode. I think you guys are going to enjoy that. And I think Callie's already got like 1 or 2 more episodes already recorded, ready to drop on the next couple of episodes of Carnival Spirits Radio. So I know who's getting interviewed next, and I know who's lined up to get interviewed next. So I'm not gonna divulge that information right now. That's not for me to tell. You just have to wait and see. But it is definitely a cool series. I love hearing from the juggalos that got something to say. It makes shit interesting when you get to hear people's perspectives. But another segment on Carnival Spirits Radio would be something that we've been doing for a couple of years now, for many years, interviewing the underground in the tunnels. And on episode 1, Callie interviewed Darby O'Trill. Didn't know who this dude was before I heard that interview. And it is pretty cool, man. He's got a track that he's submitted to our upcoming mixtape, Ninjas in Action Volume 2. He's got that track with Swag Tooth. And if you checked out that interview, you know that he was able to get the very last Swag Tooth track out of those dudes before they disbanded, before Ouija got signed to Psychopathic. And it's pretty fucking cool, that we're going to have that track on our mixtape. So again, if you haven't checked out Carnival Spirits Radio, you really should. You'll learn a thing or two. You'll find out the details about the very last Swag Tooth track to ever be recorded. And Darby O'Trill had the honor of making that happen. And it almost seems like Swag Tooth was already falling apart before this track came together, just because of the way that he got the verses from Ouija and the other guy. That's so bad that I can't remember his name, but he's the other guy. Anyway, the track is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that new Ouija Gutter Water, man. I think not to spoil it, but in the interview with the Juggalo featuring Panik, Callie and him were talking about Ouija, and I think Callie was kind of putting him on game, talking about how Ouija had kind of talked about how he recorded the Trash Fire album using I don't know, like headphones with the microphone on your headphones jack for a phone or something, and that's why he called it Trash Fire. So what I want to know, thank you, Choir Boy Dink. Choir Boy Dink. How could I not remember that name? Just rolls right off the fucking tongue. But if the reason Ouija named his last LP Trash Fire, if he called it Trash Fire because of the low tech way that he recorded it, what is his excuse for calling his debut on Psychopathic Gutter Water? Is it because he drank some tap water out of Psychopathic headquarters, in Detroit? Did he get some of that Flint water? I don't know. Oh, look at that. Sister Hatchet's in the chat. What up, sister? What up, Ninja? What up, Dr. Steve? Tales from the Lotus podcast. All you motherfuckers. Thanks for joining me. What else do we got here? So, anyways, that was episode 1, Darby O'Trill, and it's been re-released up here on the channel. You can check that interview out. It's interesting. It really is. I like hearing from up-and-coming artists, and this dude's pretty good. We wouldn't have put him on our mixtape if he wasn't. So we've got another In the Tunnels interview on episode 2 dropping today, and that is going to be Callie's good friend Politicize. Oh, is that Panik? What's up, man? How you doing, dude? I think you're mute. No, you're not. I can hear you.
What up?
What's going on, man? God damn, can you hear me, or is there a lag?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, you're loud, dude. Turn your mic down. Maybe I should turn my volume down. I don't know. Am I loud? I don't know who's loud. Nice. Can you hear me, though?
Yeah, that's why I don't like using my laptop, because for Hangouts, it's fucked.
Yeah, man. Normally you got killer quality. Right now you're a little retro.
I'm on the lap. Usually for the laptop, my shit sucks.
It does. I'm not gonna lie. It sucks a little.
It does. That's why I don't like using it.
All right. Well, anyways,
we need to.
I got to slow down, take a breath. I got to get on this lag level.
We need to figure out McEnhoe's black magic.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever figure that out, man.
And it needs to happen, though.
Well, anyways, I'm really just doing a real quick review, update on Carnival Spirits this week, because Callie wasn't able to. So I've been I've been big upping Carnival Spirits Radio. I was just talking about your upcoming interview with the Juggalo that's coming out today.
Oh yeah, it's all right.
Oh my God! Don't oversell it, Panik. Don't oversell it. Come on, just calm down.
Yeah.
No, man, it's fucking awesome. I really enjoyed it. I think people are gonna like it.
It's pretty fucking long.
Why you got to be a wet towel, man? We want to hear from you.
I do know that, but it's pretty long.
Good fucking interview, man. Jesus Christ.
I guess we'll find out.
No, everyone will find out when it drops today. You know, there's a fine line between being confident and cocky. I am not cocky, but I am truly confident that you guys are going to enjoy the conversation between Callie Green and Panik. It's a fucking good conversation. It really is.
It went to a little bit of everything.
No, you guys go into you guys go into a lot of depth about the gathering. You guys talk about music. I mean, I'm not going to spoil it. You guys got to watch for yourself, but it's a good listen. Now, the interview, the interview with Politicize, right? The In the Tunnels episode, that I haven't heard yet. So I'm looking forward to it. I like Politicize's music.
I haven't heard that either.
You know, that dude's he's a character. You know, I seen his recent music video for it's called Muslim Band. You know, he's a Muslim and his name is Politicize. So he put that together. It's kind of edgy. It's kind of current. You know, I like it. It kind of pushes the envelope a little bit. But
I don't know too much of his music.
No, I don't know too much of it either, but I have heard a few things. I heard his mixtape he had the other year. The one that he had a conniption fit online because Fago lovers didn't put him up for to vote on the music awards. He didn't get nominated, and he kind of got pissed off about that. I feel like that's what most people know about Politicize, is that he's not afraid to fucking sound off when he's pissed, you know?
I remember that. I do remember that.
But he's on our first mixtape. I don't know, but I'm almost 100% sure he's on the second mixtape coming out. And I do know that I think Callie got a music video from him to debut on Carnival Spirits Radio today. So we actually have something, not just an interview, not just a conversation, but actually a debut, a music video debut that no one's ever seen, not even Politicize's fans.
That's pretty dope. That's one thing that is different with Carnival Spirits Radio than other things. You got tracks, interviews, and music videos.
It's almost like,
so it's definitely something that's different.
It's not really radio. It's actually video and audio. But you know what? We're sticking with the name radio. You know, Carnival Spirits Radio with visuals.
Yeah, but I mean, internet radio. You know, it's all the same. It's really not, but let's just call it that.
Well, I mean, like I said, when I first kind of thought of the idea, it was supposed to go on one of those podcasting sites, you know, like how Fago Lovers podcast with Roscoe, they were hosted on like I forget, some podcasting site, and then they would re-upload them to YouTube, you know, with some sort of image. We're just skipping the whole podcasting site thing, but what we are doing is we're making you go to CarnivalSpirits.com to see the episode. That's what the real thing is here. Is if you want to see Carnival Spirits Radio, you got to go to CarnivalSpirits.com. And then we'll release segments later, but we're not releasing all the music. We're not releasing everything from the episode, just certain segments. If you want the full experience, and yeah, they're long. I mean, we're mass communicating here. We're putting on, you know, hour-long episodes of entertainment here. So it's good shit, man. You know, Callie is aggressively tackling these episodes each week, or bi-weekly. We'll see how they continue to get dropped. You know, the last episode was 2 weeks ago. This episode's today, and you know, maybe we'll get episode 3 out next week. Maybe it'll take 2 weeks. I don't know. We'll see, because we do have a lot of segments already in the can, but we're trying to make each one bigger and better than the last. You know, it's time consuming.
I would imagine.
But besides the interview with the Juggalo, and besides the In the Tunnels interview with Politicize, we have a couple of new segments. Some new shit on episode 2. One, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'll tell you who it features. It features Don Chaos. Don Chaos has got a segment on Carnival Spirits Radio episode 2. Now, that one I haven't actually checked out yet either. So I'm looking for. I've been waiting. I actually am purposely waiting until the episode comes out so I can check it out in its entirety. Even though I could have, you know, checked it out ahead of time. I've got access to the video, but I kind of, you know, unless Callie needs my help with something, I want to be surprised too. You know, I want the experience. I want to watch it like you guys get to watch it, and see how that feels, you know, with the music videos and the audio and everything.
I didn't even know about it. This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
Oh, your audio just increased in quality. Did you just plug in or something?
Well, I got the little blue snowball, which I'm going to get rid of. I think I'm going to get a Yeti.
I heard good things about those Yetis.
This is, if everything goes right, I'm not going to say what, because I don't want to jinx myself, but if everything goes right, hearing a couple of Yeti, because, I mean, the blue snowball's okay, but I knew it was temporary, and just to get the audio a little bit better. Yeah, eventually I want to get a Yeti.
Your audio sounds like fucking sick, like real good. Much better than your camera. So it's kind of weird seeing your like shitty video and then like crystal clear voice.
See, that's the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a webcam. The webcams aren't like they used to be. I was doing some research on YouTube and they're looking a little bit, what should I say, a lot better than what they used to. So that's something I'm also going to do.
You know, I myself am also thinking about looking into not a webcam, but an actual fucking digital camera. I mean, I've got a GoPro, but it's a little different. You know, I could take that shit in the ocean, but I don't like the way the audio is not. I mean, I guess I could get attachments for it. I don't know. I was given a GoPro for Christmas a couple of years ago, and I've got killer footage from my vacation in Norway from that thing, but it's a little different.
For posting that.
So let me give you guys a little bit more info here. There's 2 more segments or 2 more parts of Carnival Spirits Radio episode 2 I want to let you guys know about. One, they're both fucking awesome. I kind of saved the best for last. Not to say that your interview isn't the best, Panik. I know I kind of started with that, but that's going to be an ongoing thing. And, you know, Callie's going to be interviewing a lot of juggalos. You know, if you're a juggalo in the YouTube community, don't be surprised if you get hit up about an interview in the future. You know, some of you already have. Some of you already have done your interviews. But anyways, we have got another episode of Juggalo Jedi Council on Carnival Spirits Radio 2. It's official. It's and you know, we did a lot of Juggalo Jedi Council videos in the beginning of the year, the end of last year. It seems like it's been a while, but the next Juggalo Jedi Council video has been completed, and it is included in the radio show. So get excited.
I knew of that, but not which one it is. Is it the one that I had done a long time ago?
Well, it is the one you did a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't want to tell y'all what it is either, because I think it's mad cool, and I like surprises. So, but I will tell you this: we have a brand new intro for the Juggalo Jedi Council series, and previously I had been doing all this graphics and whatever, and I mean, don't get me wrong, it still has Obi-Wan the Nomi in the beginning introducing us. That is always going to be happening, but we actually have a new intro for the Jedi Council videos. It's fucking dope. And you know, lastly, we've got a promo video. We've got a commercial in the radio show. And I'm super stoked about this one, because what could we possibly have to promote? What could Carnival Spirits possibly have to make a commercial for? I want to see if you guys can figure it out in the chat. If you're on Carnival Spirits, keep your mouth shut. Let's see if anybody can guess it. I don't know if I've already.
I don't even.
Last Saturday.
I don't even think. I honestly don't even think I know what it's about.
Yes, you do. We were just talking about it.
Oh, okay. Is that okay? I didn't know there was a commercial.
Yeah, we got a little commercial for it.
I'm basically saying I have no clue what's going on.
Yeah, Panik's playing dumb.
With our shit.
It's fine. He's playing dumb. You don't want to ruin the surprise either. It's cool. You know what? I'm not even going to tell you. You guys are going to have to watch Carnival Spirits Radio to find out. But we have a fucking sick-ass commercial included. And it's fucking awesome. Like, I'm really excited about this. So we'll leave it at that. And we'll let the speculation commence.
Also, next week I will be doing. See, this one's going to be a little bit different. I did a W last week, and it was a 4. This week, Samantha Heights versus Crazy Mary Dobson. A little bit different because there's so much. Like, the way I do it is I change spots, but with the hardcore match, there's going to be several of. I gotta pick good ones without giving not to get hit up by psychopathic and be like, hey, you're giving away all our shit. It's DVD. Get it. This is a couple of parts on the DVD and make them want to buy it without knock on the door from psychopathic lab. So it's going to be a hardcore
I gotta
match.
stop you for a second. I don't know if everybody else is hearing it, but you sound a little choppy. So like every few words are getting dropped from what you're saying. So let me just repeat what you said in case people didn't catch. Like you kind of breezed right over what you're talking about. You're talking about JCW Bloody Mania breakdown reviews from the Gathering 17, correct?
Yeah, the DVD.
The DVD. So you're breaking down matches that are on the DVD from the Bloody Mania that you and me were at.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
And dude, like I missed, and I wish I would have left Jim Norton earlier. I could have caught Mary Dobson. That's where we were whenever she was wrestling.
Gotcha.
Because I remember getting there and it was in between matches. They had just got done. So I was like, clear. But remember, I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I was telling you, I was like, dude, I think it's raining. Remember that when I told you we're watching Jim Norton? I thought it was raining outside or something.
That's a real specific memory, but sure.
Well, yeah, we're influenced.
We were having a lot of fun, man. It was raining diamonds all weekend.
But yeah, next week is Chuy Martinez, Madman Pondo, and Mosh Pit Mike in a hardcore match. That I can, but I can't give everything I said. I do not want to get hit up by psychopathic copyright. I mean, you never know.
Whoa, dude, you got to get yourself a fucking Yeti, man. Your fucking snowball is fucking you up right now. Seriously, I can't understand.
It's not the snowball. It's my computer and the internet.
Okay, all right. It's fine. It's fine. I don't want to dwell, but I'm just saying it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough there. But yeah, I love your fucking JCW breakdowns. When you had first done them, like last year or 2 years ago, I helped you out. It was a lot of fun helping you out with those. You know, I feel like JCW and the whole Juggalo wrestling thing, it doesn't get enough love on YouTube, but there's a huge audience for it. You know, I feel like it deserves to be covered. You know, I'm glad that somebody on the crew is passionate about that shit to put some videos out about it. You know, I think that there's a real void there that you're filling. I think that if you're consistent enough, you know, you could probably and if we pushed it, if we shared it, you know, far and wide, you'll find the ninjas that are going to be interested in that shit. You know, it's kind of like it's not the most popular thing, you know, out of all the juggalos, only so many of them are into wrestling, but the ones who are, they are so into it. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it really is. It's dope.
But psychopathic kind of makes it hard because they don't keep up. Whack, but they're there. they're hard to keep up with.
Yeah, well, things move fast, and I don't know, but they're already advertising and promoting JCW at the Gathering this year. I don't want to get into the Gathering and, you know, DCG Con that's coming up. But by the way, if you didn't know, you know, Carnival Spirits is going to be in full effect hosting backyard wrestling video games tournaments at DCG Con, hosted by KG himself. Kevin Gill and Carnival Spirits are teaming up to bring you guys JCW backyard wrestling video game tournaments. You guys, if you're going to DCG Con, if you're going to be in Denver in May, definitely come up to our booth and say what up, kick it with us. Come join us. We'll be live streaming. We'll be having fun. We'll be taking pictures. We'll be fucking signing autographs. Fuck, I want your autograph. If you come up and say hi to me, I'm getting your autograph, Ninja. I'm gonna bring like a DCG Con journal. I'm gonna let everybody tag that shit. You know what I mean? So, I should get a Yeti, huh? I should get a Yeti? All right. Maybe I'll look into a Yeti. I've actually got a $100 microphone that I use for recording my album, Rhinoglyphics, and a lot of music back in the day. But ever since I moved to the spot I'm in right now, that shit's been in storage. And you know, it's gonna get busted out soon. I don't know if Yetis are good for recording, you know, music audio, but we'll see. I'll be looking into new equipment soon. So listen, as far as updates on the channel, Carnival Spirits Radio is dropping today, episode 2 on CarnivalSpirits.com. You know, we're going to be sharing the links all over social media, Facebook, Twitter. I'll probably be putting a link in the description of this video. There's always a link in the description of a Carnival Spirits video for CarnivalSpirits.com. So you don't need a link. You know the URL, CarnivalSpirits.com. Just go check it frequently. Click around. You know, there's lots to look at on the site. We're still building it up. But that's where the radio show's going. As far as other stuff, I was gonna plug your JCW breakdowns. I didn't know if you were gonna be able to join me, Panic, but I was gonna plug it. But the other things that are happening on the channel, for example, Reverend Last Rights, the Reverend Last Rights show. He's been putting them out on Sundays. Just letting you know, if anyone cares, there will not be a Reverend Last Rights show this Sunday. He's taking a break this week. But
God damn it.
He's had a busy week. He's got a lot of kids. But got something new. There's something new popping up this weekend. And it could be happening on Saturday night after every Saturday afternoon. Scotty Balls has a show for you, or a live stream, or a video, or something of that nature. So be on the lookout for something new from Scotty Balls this weekend.
Yeah. I know he's been working on something.
Yeah. And what else? This next week, we've got 2 new Bloody Birthday videos coming out. And I know I told y'all on Saturday, but I'm not telling you what they are. If you know your psychopathic albums, then you know the anniversaries of these. Maybe you don't know them by heart, but you could look it up. It's not hard to find out. There are 2 anniversaries coming up this week, and we've got 2 videos honoring the birthdays of these albums. So get excited for that. And I know there's something else I'm forgetting. Guess not. That might be it, but that's kind of a lot, you know. Carnival Spirits Radio is a good chunk of content, and we're talking about an interview with a Juggalo. We're talking about In the Tunnels. We're talking about a special Dawn Chaos segment. We're talking about a Juggalo Jedi Council episode. We're talking about a special promo commercial, and we're talking about music videos and audio and whatever else Callie threw in there. That's a lot, and that's all dropping today. And then we got 2 bloody birthday videos next week. It's a lot, man. We're out here.
It should be almost done. Give us, it was halfway there.
What, the bloody birthdays?
So we should. No, radio. The
the upload. Right. Yeah, that upload's going to be ready soon. Last I checked, it was like 40% uploaded. I don't know where it's at right now, but I can tell you. Hold on. I still got to make the thumbnail for it, you know. Okay, it says it's 15% processed. It says there's about 45 minutes left in the upload, and that's just processing. So, you know, after that, we got to get it on the site. We got to throw the thumbnail on there. So we got about an hour left to go. But
yeah,
if you're watching this live, you got about an hour left to go. If you're watching this after the fact, it's probably available right fucking now. Go check it out. But yeah, I think that's it. I wasn't really planning on doing a long hangout. I'm glad you joined me, Panic. It's been a while. I guess it's been a week. I do plan on going live tomorrow, every Saturday afternoon. I work tomorrow, so it's going to be later in the afternoon because I usually need to rest up after work. It's probably not going to be a long episode either. Probably just going to talk about a few things. Blase Rose, Gmo Ski, you know, the usual bullshit. But I'm looking forward to see what Scotty's bringing for us Saturday night.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be cool. It's going to be cool or it's going to be stale. It's going to be one of those two. We got to watch and find out. I mean, besides that, man, I got Star Wars on the brain. I just picked up my digital copy of The Last Jedi. I've already watched it twice. I've already watched it twice in my bedroom. I've already watched all the bonus features, hours of bonus features. There's this fucking featurette called The Director and the Jedi. It's an hour and a half long. And after watching that, I have a completely different outlook on that movie because I'm a hardcore Star Wars fan, but I had some issues with that movie. And after watching the behind the scenes and getting like this behind the scenes look at the director and just watching him and hearing him talk about his decisions and why he did what he did. And I love behind the scenes footage. I mean, that's the fucking shit. I will watch behind the scenes footage of every Star Wars movie. I mean, I have, and I love it. I feel like I missed my calling in life. I feel like I should have made movies, man. I kind of feel like maybe it's not too late. And one of these days I might actually try to make a movie or a short feature or something. It'll probably be Juggalo related.
I feel like if you're trying to do something physical, I could hear me in the background. But anyways, like a UFC fighter or a boxer, there's an age limit, but anything else, there's no missed call.
Yeah, good call, man. Good call. It's true. And you know, I'm not so young anymore. I mean, I'm not old, but I'm not young. You know that movie Wedding Crashers, where they're sitting there in Washington D.C. Right, actually where the march took place, right where the Juggalo March took place. You got Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson, and they're sitting there, and they're like, "Oh, it was a good season, man." They're basically talking about all the pussy they got fucking at weddings, and they're like, "Don't you think what we're doing is a little irresponsible?" And he's like, "Oh, come on, you're young, enjoy your life." And he's like, "We're not that young." That's how I feel, Panik. I feel like I'm not that young.
Getting there.
I mean,
I don't know why, but I heard, but I was thinking Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler. I don't know if you ever seen that.
I have.
It's been a while. I haven't seen it, but yeah, I don't know. That's what I thought.
No,
anyways,
Wedding Singer, I think, is like one of Adam Sandler's more popular movies, and ironically, it's one of my least favorite Adam Sandler movies. Well, at least at the time. Since then, he's made a lot of.
I could agree.
Like Adam Sandler's made a lot of shitty movies lately, but when The Wedding Singer came out,
yeah,
I was like, this ain't as good as Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. I mean, there were better movies, you know what I mean?
I'd say Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, his best. For sure.
Yeah, it's kind of really hard to top those, but I enjoy Adam Sandler movies. There's a few that I didn't enjoy, and they all came out in the past, like less than 10 years ago. But
from what I hear, from actors and people that have worked with him, he's super cool. The famous.
He's what? I'm sorry, that part got cut out.
He's super cool. Like the fame hasn't got to his head.
Yeah, well,
that movie
he's a good
that
guy.
he put on. What was it? Where they're in the prison. With Stone Cold and
you mean the
Nelly Goldberg,
the 10 yards?
Yeah. Somebody had gotten a part on that, and it was it's his movie. They flew a dude in there. Adam Sandler walks up in flip-flops and helps him in. Like, doesn't have anybody help him. Adam Sandler himself got his baggage and walked him onto the set and helped him out. Like, who does that? Makes millions. Well, at the time, but I'm pretty sure he was doing good for himself.
There is no way Adam Sandler is not doing good for himself. He's got fuck you money, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to have fuck you money to be able to have Netflix exclusive films go out there that are fucking shitty. Like he got paid
and not care.
Yeah, man.
Longest Yard, yes.
It's not like he only gets paid if the movies are successful. He got fucking paid regardless,
Right.
Yeah, the Longest Yard is what that movie's called. Thank you to DC Hell's Pit, or I'm sorry, Hell Spit. I'll take this moment to say that I fucking am not a fan of football, and probably one of the only things I dislike more than football is movies about football. What a bunch of boring bullshit that is. Yeah, I said it.
It depends. I kind of liked that movie. That movie was pretty good.
Which one, dude? Your computer is fucking like, oh, you're trying to tell us something? Let me just cut out the one word that makes the whole sentence make sense. What movie?
The Replacements.
Okay. Yeah, didn't like that. Didn't like it. You know what movie? Adam Sandler movie. I'm not really a fan of. The Waterboy. The Waterboy. That's a football movie that I don't care for.
Come on, dude, come on.
No,
That was good.
No, I'm sorry. That's part of being a juggalo. Is I give no fuck about popular opinion. All right, fuck the Waterboy. Yeah. There's some funny scenes, but overall, come on, man, get out of here with that shit.
Bobby Boucher, dude.
Who's that?
God damn it. His name in the movie.
Is that his name in the movie? I don't fucking remember. I probably watched that movie once.
Yeah.
Only once.
Yeah. His name in
Okay. Yeah, there's not many football movies that I can say I enjoy. All right, I'll tell you a football movie I liked. Ace Ventura. That's about it.
What?
Yeah, Ace Ventura.
That wasn't a movie, was it?
Come on, Ace Ventura. Don't you remember how that movie ends? With he's in the dolphin in the fucking the football team and all that shit. The crying game joke. Am I the only one?
In a while.
Am I the only one that recognizes the element of football in Ace Ventura? Their fucking mascot was stolen, and they hired him to find it because he's the pet detective. Fucking Ace Ventura, football movie, the only good one.
What about The Little Giants?
Fuck that movie. I never saw it. Okay. There's a movie called Any Given Sunday with Al Pacino.
Oh.
And he gives this really motivating speech to the team. It's like I don't remember what he says, but when I was in sales, you know, my manager, my boss, you know, he would try to motivate us, and he played us the audio or that scene of Al Pacino's speech to his team, and it was super motivating. Like, I get it. You know, football is ingrained in our culture. I watched the Super Bowl this year and cried when the Patriots lost. I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck. You know?
I was like, what? I didn't watch it.
Nah, man, I'll watch the Super Bowl. It's cool when there's a lot on the line and my home team is in the fucking game. But unless someone's throwing a fucking Super Bowl party with free food and beer, I probably am not really that fucking into it, you know? It's more of a social occasion for me. And I'll tell you what, man, the commercials during the Super Bowl historically have been better. I don't know, man. It's like commercials nowadays, they try to get that magic all the time. So Super Bowl commercials being like, oh, the commercials are going to be so good and so original and so funny and new. Like, that's played out, man. You can see those fucking Super Bowl commercials on the internet. You know, you don't even have to watch the Super Bowl. That's how played out it is. All right. This is turning into the TJ Hates Football show. So we're probably going to have to wrap this up.
Yeah, we're done.
I really wanted to talk about how much I love Star Wars. And even though I was pretty upset about everybody who dies in that fucking movie, The Last Jedi, I kind of feel a little bit better about it after watching the bonus features, only because I truly respect the art of movie making, and I think getting that exclusive look at the director in his element and watching him working with the crew and kind of following him through all the different aspects and all the different scenes and seeing him interact with Carrie Fisher, you know, rest in peace. It man, it's kind of hard to digest, man, but I've been in love with Star Wars since I was like fucking potty training, you know, my whole life. So it's you know, I was just talking to my old college roommate. That we kind of linked up on Snapchat recently, and so I asked him, you know, what'd you think of the new Star Wars movie? Because, you know, back when I was in college, that's when the prequels came out, and me and him, we went and saw episode 1 and 2 together when we were in college, and those are good times, man. I mean, I know everyone likes to shit on the prequels, but I'm sorry. Star Wars prequels are superior to Adam Sandler Waterboy fucking movies, all right? That's all I'm going to say. I've got my priorities in check here. No, but what really it is I recently watched The Matrix again. And I'm on number 2. I'm on Reloaded, but I'm rewatching the Matrix series, and I was thinking back. I'm like, oh my god, I remember in 1999 when the Matrix came out. And by the way, episode 1 came out in 99 as well. That's how old I am. I was in college in 1999. Fuck, I was in college in 1997. I was in college when I saw my first ICP show in 1997. It was September 3rd, 1997. It was my fucking 3rd day of college, and I went off to see ICP. And then I came back to my dorm room dripping in Faygo. Oh, by the way, after Slamfest 2 weeks ago, I know we're almost done, so I'm rapid firing all my thoughts right now before we're done. No, fuck that time in 1998 CPN. We're talking about 1997 here. No, wait, what was I talking about? I know the
Slamfest.
Blah blah blah.
Slamfest.
Oh yeah, Slamfest. So Slamfest, right? I told you all last week that I got the Ruby J. Bruce fucking charity, T-shirt where she drew Shags and Jay and all the animals. And the proceeds go to some foundation, and you know we did the VIP. We got to go up on stage. We got to throw Faygo. I got to walk off stage with a full Faygo bottle. Ghetto Freak Show gave Sister Hatchet a Faygo bottle. She left it in my trunk. Now I got 2 Faygo bottles. Score. Anyways. After the show, it's fucking freezing cold outside, and we go out to the parking lot. We're all dripping in Faygo, freezing. So I'm stripping down. I'm taking my shirt off. I'm like putting I took my shoes off, and I changed my shoes and socks and T-shirt. And yes, Kelly Green, we all know episode 2 is currently uploading. That's why I'm here. To tell everyone that, and I done told them. But back to my story. So I take off my wet shirt and I throw it in my trunk along with my wet socks and shoes, right? Well, that was let's see, 2, 3. That was 3 weeks ago, Panic. I just pulled that shit out of my trunk today.
Still wet.
Yeah. And I started hanging up the wet clothes in my room near the heaters to dry them off a little bit. And I put my pants and socks and the shoes in the corner. And so anyways, here's the point of my story. My apartment smells like root beer Faygo right now. It is beautiful. The whole apartment reeks of Faygo root beer because I brought that shit back into my apartment. It's been just sitting there all wet in my trunk for 3 weeks. But back in '99, when The Matrix came out and I was in college, my roommate and I got super, super, super stoned and went to see that movie. And holy shit, that was like life-changing. To see The Matrix on the big screen, high as fuck, back in '99, we ain't never seen nothing like that before. That was the shit. So anyways, I linked up with my old roommate on Snapchat. I was talking to him about the new Star Wars movie. Apparently, he's not a fan of Snoke or Adam Driver. I didn't really get into it with him, but I do want to know what his gripes are with that movie. And then I told him, like, man, do you remember how fucking awesome it was when we went and saw The Matrix in the theater back in '99? He was like, yeah, it was cool to go see those prequels too. I'm like, yep. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. And now we get like a new Star Wars movie every year. We got that Han Solo prequel coming out. Oh, fuck. I just broke my pen. So I get excited about stuff like that. I get excited about new Star Wars movies. I get excited about Joker's cards. I get excited about ICP shows. There's not much more.
There's a black crow behind you.
What's that?
There is a black crow behind you.
Oh, what? My homie? My homie Crow?
Yes.
I picked him up at Rock and Shock Fright Fest.
Oh, okay.
You know what, man? Like, I think you guys all know that, you know, when it comes to this whole like psychopathic M&E shit, that I'm on team psychopathic all day. I mean, you have to pick a team, but I see a lot. You know what? We're going to talk about this tomorrow. All right. So I'm not going to get into it too much. Tomorrow we'll talk about this. I really wanted to focus more on Carnival Spirits today, but I'm going to tell you this. I was reading in the comments. Someone was like, you know, bitch, because that's all people do in comments is they bitching. Except the comments on Carnival Spirits live streams. You guys are fucking awesome. But on Facebook, everyone's bitching. And someone was like, yeah, everybody's saying that M&E is ripping off Psy. You're full of shit because Psychopathic wouldn't have been what it was without Twisted and everyone else that made it what it was. And me. And I'm thinking to myself, this guy is responding to who? Who is he responding to? Is there someone online right now fucking sounding off that M&E is like a ripoff of Psychopathic? Because that's not coming from me. I mean, that's not coming from me personally, but I'm sure there's people out there saying it. You know who those people are? They're trolls. You're getting trolled, brah. So I noticed that everyone loves to get up and be like, me. Why are you saying this? Why are you saying that about my boys Twisted? It's because you're getting trolled, brah. What do you think? What do you think people are doing when they're talking about, oh, ICP sucks now, about the second deck and Psychopathic this and that? I mean, you guys might be telling me how you really feel, but that doesn't mean I have to give a fuck. Why is it that Twizzlers give so much of a fuck when they're getting trolled by juggalos? It's almost as if we now have someone to troll because M&Mers don't give a fuck anymore. Even M&Mers have turned on Eminem. I see more fucking M&Mers hating on Eminem than juggalos. You know? There are more juggalos that support Eminem lately than M&Mers. Eminem, what happened, man? You used to not give a fuck. Remember Eminem back in the Slim Shady days when he used to do gay skits about ICP and dildos and shit? That's the Eminem I love. All I'm saying is that if somebody don't like what you like and someone's flaming your favorite thing online, it is up to you to take that shit personally or to brush it off. And unfortunately, a lot of ninjas don't know how to brush shit off. Instead, they get back online and they cry about it. But that's all right. That's human nature. That's where we're at, you know? So let's keep the conversation going. You know, if you hate Twisted, shout it to the mountaintops. If you don't like ICP no more, you can be a bitch about it and talk about it constantly. I gives no fucks. We're going to keep doing our thing here on Carnival Spirits. Like Callie said, episode 2 is currently uploading. So make sure you check out CarnivalSpirits.com for that freshness. Yep. You know, check out Callie's interview with a Juggalo featuring Panik. Can't wait for everybody to hear that. It's a really good episode. I got to say, the episode with Goat Boy was dope. This one, it's even doper. And
come on,
it is, man. You don't nearly have the self-confidence that you should, because you are a cool motherfucker, man, and that's a cool episode. So I'm telling you right now, it's a good fucking interview. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm looking forward to that politicized interview. I haven't heard it yet, but that dude's got a lot to say. He's got a lot of fucking music, and Callie's getting those exclusives. You know, we got Don Chaos with his new segment. We got the new Juggalo Jedi Council series segment featured on that bitch, and a very special promo commercial for, you'll just have to wait and see. Other than that,
can't wait till it's done.
We'll be back tomorrow, every Saturday afternoon style. And yeah, you got anything else for us, Panik? I'm going to go get me some dinner.
No.
All right. There was one more thing I was going to say. I can't. Oh, yeah. Always remember to fuck the fuck off. All right. What you got there? There we go. Are you trying to give me a hint? Is that a hint?
No. Just the keychain you got with the Mighty Death Pop.
Nice.
Minus the horns at the top.
What'd you do to them? What'd you do to those horns?
They came off.
How'd they come off, man? What'd you use that keychain to do? Something wrong.
Nothing.
Nothing? Yeah, right.
We were signing off.
All right, everybody, take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow. And I can't say it enough. You guys are fucking awesome. And Panik, I'll catch you later.
All right, we'll see you later.
See you.